Hello, this is Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist at Tech Travel Geeks, and today we're going to compare the Motorola Moto E6 Plus with the Nokia 2.2. We're doing this because they're two very similar devices in a very similar price range, and we're hoping to maybe give you some pros and cons to each of them and compare them directly. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks. You'll get not only our comparisons, our unboxings, reviews of tech and gadgets related to travel and that make the travel experience better. Right then, so the Motorola Moto E6 Plus and the Nokia 2.2. They currently retail for around about the same price in the UK. That's £79.99. So if you're walking into a store, such as the Carphone Warehouse, and thinking of buying a phone in that price range, what are the differences between the two? What are the similarities? Let's discuss that. So let's start with the Nokia 2.2. This is a device that launched in June this year, and we purchased and unboxed here on the Tech Travel Geeks, and also compared to its bigger sibling, the Nokia 4.2. The Nokia 2.2 has a 19:9 aspect ratio long screen with a notch at the top, a plastic body with a removable battery on the inside. It has a single camera on the back, a single selfie camera on the front. It's a good basic phone. And exactly the same thing can be said for the Motorola Moto E6 Plus. So what is the difference between the two devices? Let's start off with the Nokia. The Nokia is an Android One device, so you'll see the Android One logo here at the bottom of the device. That means that it has Google's blessing. It gets software updates frequently on a monthly basis with the security patches, and it's supposed to get the latest version of Android very soon after Google Pixel devices. At least that's the promise. We haven't seen that in action on this device yet, but we have seen the monthly security updates. Those do come through very, very quickly. So I think the value adds, the key thing that makes the Nokia 2.2 something you might want to consider is that much safer, much more frequent security updates for the handset. The Motorola Moto E6 is a slightly bigger device. You can see that it has slightly bigger bezels at the top and the bottom, but it's because it's a 19.5 to 9 aspect ratio screen. So this is 19 to 9 aspect ratio. This is 19.5 to 9. So slightly taller screen, a few more pixels at the top. But they're both HD+. That means that they have 720 pixels in width, and then depending on the screen, they'll have different pixel counts. So slightly longer, slightly taller screen. It makes the difference of maybe a line of text when reading the BBC News website or reading the news. The Moto E6, going by Motorola's track record with software updates, may lag behind in terms of security updates. But in terms of battery and other features, I think the Motorola does have a definite advantage. So, for example, whilst they both have 3000 mAh batteries, whilst they both use micro USB to charge, the software on the Motorola may be more optimized, but that comes at the cost of the speed of updates you get. They both take micro SD cards for expanding and storing media, music, and content. Both devices at the moment run Android 9, that's Android Pie. I will expect the Nokia to get the update sooner. And both of them have what we call Courage ports. That's the 3.5mm audio jacks. As you can see, they're here on the Nokia and the Motorola. And both of them have the usual range of 4G radios you'd expect in the UK and Europe. This may apply as well in markets such as India, South America, and so forth. But they're both basically GSM 4G devices. There's one big difference between the two, and that is entirely related to the processor, the chip that powers the two smartphones. So the Nokia 2.2 is running on a MediaTek A22 chip. That's a quad-core chip, so it has 4 hamsters running 4 wheels to power the device. Whereas the Motorola has an octa-core chipset. It means it has 8 hamsters running 8 wheels, so it can do more things at once faster. So that's the core differences between the two. The other thing they have in common, which I think is something a bit of a blast to the past, or very convenient, if you are someone who plans on using their device where you don't always have access to electricity, is that they both have removable backs. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is on the Motorola, but essentially, yes, you can take the back off the device and replace the battery. You can do exactly the same with the Nokia 2.2. They're both quite difficult to get the back off. Strangely, I managed to do it quite easily the first time, but here's the Nokia 2.2. As you can see, you can take the battery out and you can maybe carry a spare charged one rather than a power bank, which is a bit wasteful in the way it transfers power through a cable to your device. There's a bit of power lost. So this is one really quick way of charging, quite convenient. You can have a spare battery and use that to power your device when you run out of juice. And the same goes for the Motorola. I'm not going to try and open the back because I've lost the bit where I believe you stick your nail under to open it. But trust me, if you haven't already, you can watch the Tech Travel Geeks unboxing of the Motorola Moto E6 and see how we took the back off, put the battery, the SIM card and memory card in, and put it through. So to summarize, they're two very similar devices. The Motorola has a more powerful chipset, slightly taller screen, and it has it essentially is a slightly more powerful device, but the Nokia 2.2, despite being less powerful, is more likely to be updated regularly by Nokia and Google. So that's the key differences between them. More power, but more sluggish updates. Less power, more frequent updates. And the other thing is, all the things in common: 3000 mAh batteries, headphone jack, micro USB charging, and removable batteries. So value for money, both devices are excellent. I would say it's down to you what is important to you. Are the faster software updates important, or is a faster, more pleasant experience on the Motorola what you're after? It's entirely down to you, and it depends on how you'll be using the devices. So that's a very brief overview and comparison between the Motorola Moto E6 Plus and the Nokia 2.2, both affordable devices available in the UK for around about £79 to £100 each. What I'm going to do is leave the Amazon links in the video so you can check those out for yourself, and leave you with those key thoughts. Very similar devices, similar prices. It's a trade-off between actual raw computing power to give you a good experience, or more frequent software updates for a better and safer software experience. So there you go. Thank you for watching this video, and as I said, I'll be putting links in the bottom. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube, and also check out our website, techtravelgeeks.com. I'm looking to finish the review on the Nokia 2.2, and we're going to be publishing a dedicated video for that on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube video, and the same goes for the Motorola Moto E6. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.